How are you doing today? So let's learn Linux series and GNU Core utility commands. We are going to learn about the conditions. So we have some commands which are used to test the conditions in Linux. So we'll learn that. So first two commands are false and true. So as you already know, false means false, which is not correct, and true means which is correct. Okay. So basically false. It returns an exit status of 1. So suppose if you want to compare the exit status, whether a command has run and it is return what value. Suppose if we want to return it false, so you can basically compare with it. So it returns an exit code of 1, okay, signifying failure. So false means something has failed, okay. So it is useful when you require an unsuccessful command. Like if you want to test if there is a command which was executed earlier, is like not executed successfully and is false. So you can use this exit code for that, or you can also compare with this. So if you use false without any argument, it fails without generating any output and provides an exit code of 1. So if you just give false, it will return an exit code of 1. So suppose if you have a script and you want to return false value 1, so you can at the end you can put this false. So that script will return a value 1. Then we have true. So command basically it's opposite to false. It will return exit code 0. So when you know already, like whenever something executes successfully, it returns 0 in Linux, be it any shell command or be it any command or a shell script. Once it is successfully run, it will return 0, or if it is fail or something, it will return 1. So with that return command, we will understand that whether a script or command has run successfully or not. Okay, so these are the two basic comparison command. Let's move forward. We have test command. So test command help us to determine whether something is true or false. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so it does by evaluating the condition you have given. So for example, if you can see here, I'll show you. I'll show you here. 1 second. You can see here I am so these are the options. Okay, so these are the things, like if you can use this as like a comparison to compare different values. So for example, if you see checking if file exists. So if you want so suppose if you are writing a shell script and you want to know whether a file is exist or not, and then you want to do some operation, so you can use this command. Okay, test hyphen e. Okay, hyphen e. If you can see this, test hyphen e and path of the file. So if file exists, you want to do something. If file does not exist, you want to do something else. So in that condition, you can use this test command. Okay, so you can also use it like this. Okay, hyphen e. So there are two options basically. Like this you can use, and you can use, if you are using if command, you can use like this. Okay, and in just a simple way you can use it like this. You can use both. Okay, and checking if a directory exists or not in the same way. So test hyphen d, which means a directory. Okay, hyphen e means file. Okay, so in the same way you can use this command to check if a directory exists or not. Okay, comparing string test string 1 equals to string 2, test string 1 not equals to string 2. Like this, you can also use this command to compare the two strings. So suppose if you have a string OK or something, and you want to return some value from some command, a curl command, or be it any command in Linux, and if you want to compare it with specific string, you can use this option. Okay, then you can use compare number. So if you can see test like this. So basically, if you are using simply, So you can use this test hyphen e. Okay, so if it is exists, it will return 0, else 1. I mean the error. Okay, so if you are using in if condition, so this kind of option should be used, like a square bracket, and inside that no need to use this test command. So basically square bracket, if square bracket will serve the purpose of test. Okay, so like this you can play with, there are many options here. So for example, here I can show you test e hello.c. So I'm checking whether hello.c exists or not. Okay, so this should return 0 basically, which is true. So echo, and this will give you the return code of the last command executed in the Linux. Okay, so this is also important thing. So suppose if you have executed a command, if you run a script and you want to know whether it was successful or not, you can use this. So basically it is dollar and question mark. So this will basically, this will return the last exit code of a command. Okay, so see, it has given me 0. That means this file exists, and the proof is this one, hello.c. Okay, so like this, you can use this command to compare string like numbers or any expressions like this. You can see, so variable 1 equals to string, test variable 1 equals to string. So basically like this, for comparison or to test something, you can use this command. This can play a very important role by writing scripts and all. Okay, another option is expr, which is also called expression. So this tool is for math and text comparison in programming. Okay, takes expression and give answer on the screen. So so these are the basic exit code of this command. 0 is for success, 1 for failure, 2 for error, and 3 for internal issues. Okay, so suppose if you want to run some command, okay, if in arithmetic operation or any kind of test, you can use this. So expr, which means whatever comes after this will be executed as an expression. Okay, so length is something which is, it will give you the function. This is a kind of function, built-in function, which will give you the length of this. So hello, so expr length hello, which is, it is 1 2 3 4 5, so it is giving me 5. Okay, so some more example, expr 5 plus 3, it will give you 8. Okay, here if you can see, it has given me a 10. So mathematical operation also you can do this. So suppose if you in your script or something, if you want to do some mathematical calculations or something, you can use this expr command, or any kind of comparison you want to do, you can use this. Okay, export ps1 dollar, that means your prompt will be this one. Okay, okay, and expr 4 plus 4, these are some more examples which I have showed to you. Okay, expr minus 5, this syntax error, because see, this should be, there should be some space in between. So if you see, so there should be some space between, otherwise it will like it will throw an error. Okay, so 4 space plus 4 equals to 8, it is giving like that. Okay, so like this you can see 0 module expr step 6 34. So basically the error expr 23 by 5 equals to 4. So like this you can use this command. Okay, so let's move forward now. So I'll show you some extra bonus of these commands just for better understanding. So this option tests for particular type of file. So hyphen b, okay, is like you can use test hyphen b and some file name here, file one. Okay, whether it is a block device or not. So suppose if you want to, if you have, because you know, like everything is in is a file in Linux. So if you want to check if it a file which you are referring is a block device or not, you can use hyphen b. If you character device, you want to check if it is character device, you can use hyphen c. Hyphen d is used for directory. Hyphen f is used for regular file. Okay, hyphen h file, L file, true if exist, and symbolic link. Okay, symbolic link. Okay, Unlike all other file related tests, the test does not differentiate files if symbolic link. Okay. Hyphen P if it is a named pipe, you know, right? And pipeline symbol which you give for redirecting one command option to another command. So that one. Hyphen S exists for socket if it is socket file. Hyphen T FD true if file descriptor that is associated with terminal. Okay. So like these are the many conditions or options which you can use to test different kind of files in Linux using this. So there are few more commands. I'll show you. Hyphen G is for set true if exist, and its set group ID bit set. Like if it is a group. Hyphen K sticky bits. Hyphen R user is read and write access. Okay, true if exist and user has read access to any file. Okay. So basically these are the some conditions which you can refer. Okay, there are many options, and I think whatever options I have given, there are more options than this. So you can, if you want everything about this command, either I'll try to bring some more video on specific command, but I think there are thousands of command or hundreds of command, so it won't be possible to like bring it sooner. So better if you can always use hyphen like the command hyphen help to get all the options in short format. If you want every information about that command, you can use man and then with the command name. Okay, let's move forward. So that we have already seen, if a file exists, this will return true. Okay. If a file like suppose if you have a file and you are writing a script and you want to test a file exists and its size is more than 0, so hyphen s you can use for it. Okay. Two if one newer than modification. So if I newer than, okay, newer than file 2, so this will be true if this is newer than this file. Okay, otherwise it will return false. Okay, true if older than, you can OOT older than EF, same device and inode number if they hard link on each other. Okay, hyphen n exist and been modified m10 since last read. Okay, so these are some options here. Okay, some more options here. These are option test string characteristic. You may need to quote a string argument for shell test, and we quotes have prevent the wrong argument from being passed to test if v is empty or contains special character. Okay, so this will basically test if the argument pass is empty or contains special character. Okay, suppose if user has entered something bad or something, so you can use this command to test if the argument is valid. Okay, z string 2 if length of string is 0. Okay, string equals to string 2 like this we have already seen. So comparing string and all, so all this command either you can use this directly or you can use this in if condition and then this much. Okay, this much, only this much is required here. If condition, okay, if condition only this much is required up to here. Okay, this much, if you can use that, you can use this in if condition like this. And if you're using it without if condition, then that means you will have to write here test before z string. Okay, hope you understood. Okay, these are some more example greater than 2 like this. Yes, okay. So basically here I am putting test 1 greater than and then echo 1 echo yes, I mean which if it is true then echo s. So this is a better. So instead of returning 0 or 1 on testing the condition, you can do this and then symbol. So basically if it returns basically and symbol, what it does, so if previous command returns true, then next command is executed, otherwise this will not be executed. So so test this will This will test, and if it's correct, that means echo yes. So like this, you can always modify the output how you like to be. Okay, test this equals to 1. Okay, so this is like this is not an integer number. Okay, this is kind of complex. So it is compared to 1, which is false, so error. Okay, so equals to, not equals to, less than equals to, greater than equal to. So these are the some options to for comparing. Okay, okay, so some more things. Expression support the usual numeric operator. Okay, so plus, minus, addition and subtraction, divide and modulo and multiplication. Okay, modulo, both of it come together. Okay. Okay, so this is the all about conditions in Linux, which you can use in scripts or which you can use directly. So there are true, false, expression and if condition. In like for comparing, you can use if condition with the test without test option and hyphen it. So these are the basically conditions command which you can use in while working. So hope you have got something from this. So if you like the videos, please support us, subscribe, comment, share the video. If you don't like something, please do comment, let us know, we'll try to make it better. Thanks for watching, have a great time ahead.